Okay. We're good? Revoking TTS redeem so Sam can keep saying? No, just shoot Murgle. The TTS isn't the problem, it's that dumb motherfucker. Alright, this looks good. I'm ready. We got there.
Kariman, the city of stories.
Ooh,
The
I like
jeweled
it.
city, resplendent in the desert sun. Safe among the shifting sands.
Oh, the art
But
style's amazing.
sunset brings a fearful rumor to the bazaar. The impossible has come to pass. An Armuzi army has crossed the desert and prepares to lay siege. Amidst the whispers, a lone figure hurries towards the palace.
Dude, this is awesome so far. Oh.
Exhausted, the Sandfox called upon years of training.
Ah. How's the music and stuff? Is the game too loud or is it good? Ah, shit.
Lie quiet and I'll tell you truth. You know, of course, that we were surrounded by a vast army. But you know also that the Sandfox, had great concern for our bright city. Such concern that he paid a visit to his friend the king to offer aid. You know that when the king was murdered, the Sandfox was blamed and dragged from that place in chains. You know that he was brought to the great hall before a grief-stricken court, and that the queen took his glass dagger, and she buried it in his heart. The queen smiled, knowing that now her treachery could never be revealed.
What the fuck?
For no one can live who has felt the kiss of a glass dagger of the Kashai. The body was dropped deep, deep into that pit they call Traitor's Fall. You know this, all of this, but you do not know what happened next. The Sandfox was weary and in pain. No one is unchanged by the Traitor's Fall. But the Kashai had a duty. The queen had transgressed and was marked for death.
Shit.
Every muscle ached, but the Sandfox felt strength return.
Is this like a side-scroller but with stealth elements?
A guard, hide.
This is sick. This is actually cooking. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit if it's a little bit loud. Can I take him out? No, he's just sleeping. Dude, look how when you're in the shadows, your face gets hidden. That's such a cool touch.
The Traitor's Fall had taken its toll, but still, the Sandfox could leap like no other.
We gotta go this way. No? Oh, you can just reach it.
To hang by the fingertips, to climb to great heights.
Fuck!
Such were the skills of the Kashai.
Are you guys done with DDO or taking a wee break? Brother, 3 hours and 25 minutes is the time I've spent not playing DDO. Enough for you to think that I have stopped playing a game is crazy.
Torchlight was risky if watchers were close. The Kashai were at depths of the shadows. The surest way to win is to avoid the fight. These were only thugs, the lowest of the low. Yet the Sandfox could not match them for brute strength. Ancient waterways, ruined from the time of Empress Sharza. Princes of Karaman had harnessed the water to their own devices.
This is actually so cool so far. I love this.
Even a Seige could not survive a fall from too great a height.
I'm trying to figure out how he's alive, dude.
Nearby.
He got stabbed in the heart and thrown down a well.
The well-trained Seige could pinpoint unseen threats easily if they stood still and listened closely. The air smelled of stagnant water and mold. The Sandfox enjoyed
this
the
is like-
chance to test skills that had grown rusty.
Stealth wall running in a 2D. Oh, it's so awesome.
Oh, thanks, Shamash. I've been stuck here for days.
Joe's an
said the
Arabier?
woman.
It's
The
Amelia
elevator is on a
from
higher level.
Baldur's Gate.
I cannot bring it down. Please, can you help?
Sounds like it anyway.
Shahrazad's fortress had collapsed long ago and left routes impassable to all but the most skilled of climbers.
Okay, can't run up that.
How careless. How lucky. The guard was asleep, and their key was ripe for the picking. These guards, the Sandfox observed, had the good sense to wear a helmet. Knocking them out would be impossible.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Okay, we might have to go this way.
A weapon of stealth. With this, the Sandfox could deal with the guards, so long as they were unaware. Many sins of the kingdom washed down these drains. Sandfox hid away. Strange cries echoed through the walls. The Sandfox had never heard a sound so lamentable yet preposterous.
Come here, bitch. Wah!
The fancy whining persisted. The Sandfox did not know from where it came.
I wonder if they can see me. Oh, okay. So they hear you take a guy out. Alright. My bad. My L. Back here? Oh, shit.
Many sins of the kingdom washed down these drains. Strange cries echoed through the walls. The Sandfox had never heard a sound so lamentable yet preposterous. The fancy whining persisted. The Sandfox did not know from where it came.
Oh. So I think I have to follow them left and then drop down, then drop back up again. Yeah.
This place had been a storm drain in the days of Sharzad, when the gods sent bountiful rain. The Sandfox came to an encounter they would later recall fondly. Here was a place of safety. So it's true. The bandaged girl paused, eyes wide. The Sandfox. Well, if you'd told me, I wouldn't have believed it. But here you are. Welcome. You must have many stories. A grin crossed her face. I'd love to hear them, but first let me tell you about this place. It is not like others you have been to. No one has it good down here, do they? Not the prisoners, not the rats, not even the Underkings, really. Still,
The
it's a
Underkings?
stint in the Iron Hold. Anyway, that's enough about this place. Tell me what you've been up to. Fox friend, what have you been up to? Any new stories, Fox friend? Among the drains and the rat catchers, the Sandfox knew they could relax their guard.
Who this?
There can't be anywhere worse than here, the unhappy man said. I swear, if I have to eat another rat.
What the hell?
The ugly man must be one of the Underkings. They had been a power in the prison for years. No chance, said the ugly man. You're one of them filthy rat catchers, or at best a darkling. You've nothing we want. The man was muttering ominous words about monsters in caves. When he ran out of words, he whimpered.
Okay.
The Underkings have it so easy, the bitter woman said. This isn't a prison. If it were, the Underkings wouldn't live in such luxury.
Okay, what about this guy?
I've lost my beloved pet rat, the shaggy-faced man cried, his breath thick with the smell of burnt meat. It escaped down to the rat runs. Won't you bring it back to me?
Okay. So we got a couple of side quests, and then also we did hear that lady that was crying.
My rat, the shaggy-faced man again cried with a pitiful look. Please bring it back to me. Oh, that smell. Rust and crumbling stone.
I didn't know this was an elevator.
Since being thrown in here, I can only play in minor keys, said the player. At least I have my music. Others here have lost everything.
Okay.
Kashai foot wraps, shod with resin and nails. Old, but still wearable. The Sandfox could make good use
Oh, we
of
got a
these.
wolf running back.
The Sandfox knew that now the wall here would be no obstacle.
This is such a cool take on a Metroidvania, dude.
The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten. The Sandfox had heard rumors of the dangerous cult.
Dude, if you get hit once, it's Jova, bro.
The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten.
Dude, they chase you. Wait. They chase you.
The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten. The Sandfox had heard rumors of the dangerous cult, who dressed in yellow robes. Some said it was a new religion, but none knew anything of their purpose or who they serve.
Dude, what?
The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world, yet now her name was all but forgotten. The Sandfox had heard rumors of the dangerous cult, who dressed in yellow robes. Some said it was a new religion, but none knew anything of their purpose or who they serve.
Dude, I'm so confused because the first guy you drop down on it doesn't make a noise, but the second guy does?
The fortress of Empress Sharzad had once been the marvel of the world. Yet
Like,
now
if I
her
drop
name
from
was
here,
all but forgotten.
it doesn't wake,
The
it doesn't make a
Sandfox had
noise.
heard rumors of the dangerous cult, who dressed in yellow robes. Some said it was a new religion, but none knew anything of their purpose or who they serve. These ramshackle structures were all that was left of the Bridge of Knives. Somewhere beyond lay the mausoleum, all dust, bones, and unquiet spirits.
That's not great.
The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
Hey, Dinkle, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Jose, thanks for the resub as well. Appreciate you, man. I gotta wait for that guy to come back so that I can kill him while he's investigating the other guy. Okay. Huh? Huh? I'm tired of you two, bro. Wait, who's this guy?
It is good to see a friendly face, said the man. Have you seen Navid? He wandered off with something of mine. I'll confess I'm worried, said the man. Navid owes me 2 knuckle bones. I wonder where he's got to.
Oh shit. Can I not get back up? Oh, I'm trapped. How do I get to that? Yo, what's good? I'm just trying to figure out how to wall jump certain cliffs. What's up, DJ Styles? Like, I pulled this down. Oh. So if you neutral jump, it's higher than if you...
Sandfox. More than ever, the shadows were the Sandfox's friend.
Okay. So, I can't knock out people with helmets, I think.
Once more, the Sandfox could relax. Traitors fall. The Sandfox shuddered at the memory. Now that the Sandfox could scale sheer surfaces, old haunts offered new opportunities.
So true, bestie. Hits the wall run.
They were taught to be nimble, the Kashai. Even as a child, the Sandfox knew the trick of sliding down a wall and jumping from it. This had the stillness of a place of worship.
Did it?
The Sandfox knew this grate couldn't be passed right now. It would have to be remembered for later. Brilliant light-capped mushroom spores illuminated the darkness, ever so slightly cheering the usually gloomy undergrowth.
Oh, they like show you where to go?
The Sandfox knew there was nothing to fear from the simple mushroom pickers. Welcome, honored Alfenic, the bearded man said.
Found the
We
Darkling.
Darklings are adherents of your ancient predecessor, Jarbu. May we be treated to a demonstration of your skills? The Darkling smiled, crossed the crags and precipices of our domain.
This is
I
awesome.
shall await
Exclamation
you
point,
on the other
Sandfox,
side,
if you guys want
with
to
a
check it out.
gift from your predecessor.
The water smell was stronger here. The Sandfox tasted spores of old dank mold.
Yeah, I don't know if Dukes has played this yet.
The hooded figure's eyes widened. Alfenic of the Gashai, you are welcome here, Sandfox. It is long since we saw one of Jarbu's kin. You are welcome, honored Alfenic.
This is so cool.
The Sandfox had never seen such darkness, and never would.
Okay.
The Darkling bowed. Ahead lies our most hallowed possession, a tool of Jarbu. As Jarbu's successor, it is rightfully yours. Take it with our blessing. There can be no doubt you are truly the Sandfox, Alfenic of the Kashai. Fine set
The
of
lockpick!
tools crafted by a Kashai artisan. With these, no common door could bar the Sandfox. Time for caution, the Sandfox thought. The Underking's guards were not the brightest, but even so, the Sandfox had to be careful.
Oh! What the?
The Sandfox knew it was time to be careful. The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
This game's fucking great, dude.
The Underking's guards were not the brightest, but even so, the Sandfox had to be careful.
Oh shit. Where am I going?
Cries of panic echoed through the shaft from above, and something even worse. Silence. Once more, the Sandfox could relax.
Who's this?
I found my friends, the woman said. Half an hour in their company was enough. I think I prefer the solitude. The woman nodded. You have my thanks, she said. Here, let me return the favor. The woman nodded. You have my thanks, she said. Here, let me return the favor.
Is the favor giving me the elevator? Cool.
The tunnels twisted back on themselves, but the Sandfox was serene, knowing that the straightest path is often the most foolish.
Ah, okay.
This place smelled of desperation, amongst other things.
This place was a prison. The inmates were worse than the guards.
Okay, we gotta go around to get that, looks like. Ah, that's a wall. Okay.
The Sandfox could smell flour, sweetmeats, coffee. The Under King's storehouse must lie nearby, muttering, and the sound of heavy boots beyond the door. Inside the box,
Oh my god, dude, this map is
the
huge.
Sandfox could not be seen.
Bro! He turned so fast. I think I was supposed to jump up the middle. Damn it.
Muttering, and the sound of heavy boots beyond the door. Inside the box, the Sandfox could not be seen. The crawl spaces above were narrow, but the Sandfox could make good use of such a space.
Got him.
The Sandfox knew this grate couldn't
No.
be passed right now. It would have to be remembered for later.
No! Ugh. Okay. Neutral jump, wall jump, wall jump, wall jump, grab, crouch, hang, jump, grab, hang, jump, grab. God damn.
The heavy footfall of well-armed guards. The Sandfox knew to be watchful here. A fine leg of meat from the Underking's store. The Sandfox was now wealthy enough to bribe the most diligent
Ooh,
storekeeper.
okay. Oh, so we could have got it this way as well. There was like multiple ways to get the item. Oh! Dark man, thanks for the resub. This time we peek.
The Sandfox held a kind of fondness for the Underking's guards. In their small talk, they were so human, talking of meals, games, and other comforts. The Sandfox slipped out of sight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I pull both levers? I did, right? Turn around. Quick. Quick. Turn around.
Sandfox hid away. The Sandfox hid in the box.
I should have stayed up top. I gotta do the whole thing again because of the thing up there.
The tightly wound writing is a missive from the baton, the gazelle. The handwriting is poor, written in a pained hand. It details a wound won from carelessness, which the gazelle fears will be their last.
Wait, so did we also find the rat? I'm trying to see if the quest markers are different if you've completed the quest. No, he's still missing his rat. Let's hand the guy the meat, though.
The ugly man grinned. That delicious morsel will buy you entry. And my silence. The Sandfox could hear the clink of coin and the clank of... He tapped his misshapen nose. Anyone asks, I didn't let you in. The man hiccuped and spilled wine onto his chest. If he had anything to say, he washed it away with gulps of wine. They tell me I'm going into the arena. Me. The scrawny man trembled. I'm going to get killed. The last time I threw a punch, I hurt myself. The scrawny man cried.
I love Prince Persia.
Do this.
This is Siege and the Sandfox, actually, Moose brother.
The guard looked up
Out
at
now.
the Sandfox, eyes bloodshot. They say you've got a knack for getting into places. Perhaps we can
Exclamation
make a
point
deal.
Sandfox for more
I've
info.
lost a lot of money on their stupid game. If you can sneak up there with this mirror, I'll be in your debt. If you'd like a lesson on how to dig a hole for yourself, talk to Jahan, the young woman said. I never saw anyone with a losing streak like his. The Sandfox greeted the guard. The guard winced. Not so loud. Did you have any success with the mirror? The young woman watched the gamblers play. She smiled at the private amusement.
Who this?
I've been in here for 50 years and still never won a hand of cards. I think Roshan's favorites cheat, he said quietly.
Yeah! Ah! Shit, Iris Sausage, thanks for the resub, man. Gonna have to educate myself by downloading and playing. That's the spirit.
The arena sands left no trace of blood behind. Even with the meters away to the pits, the smell of musk and sweat cloyed the air. I am Vashti, and you are useful, the woman grinned. I know a way above ground, and I'll share it with whomever defaces Roshan's portrait. Back again, Master Thief. Vashti's look was quizzical. Is there not work waiting for you in Roshan's treasury?
Alright, all I gotta do is
Giant
deface
of a
his
man
fucking
breathed
portrait.
Slow and deep. I must center myself before the fight. Talk to my manager, Vashti, if you need something.
Are you winning?
I cannot speak
What
while
do
I
you think,
meditate. Be gone.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Look at these moves. Ha! Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
The Sandfox stood on the earth where many champions and more failures had stood before.
Max power!
What am I in for? The prisoner chuckled. Cards and the fighting are what I'm in for.
Yeah. There was nothing else up here, dude. Oh, I can wall run. Hold up. Yeah.
A faint waft of sweet smoke carried through the room. The Sandfox heard a pipe burble ever so quietly.
I hate serving these devils, whispered the wine girl. But I'll do it if it keeps me from going underground.
Okay.
Roshan's like a brother to me. I follow where he goes. Always.
Yeah, of course you do.
Leave me to my idleness, he said between draws. Why does Roshan have the best looking security down here, you might wonder? Because Roshan only hires the best. He said nothing. He only admired his reflection in his sword.
Oh my god.
I am under King Roshan. The man boomed from his pillows, and I offer a royal reward to the one who humiliates Vashti's finest pit fighter. Deeper access to the Iron Hold.
Okay, I gotta fix the fight.
You wish a king's favor. Roshan leered like a snake. And see yourself to the pits and undo Vashti's favorite gladiator.
I like she did the voices. Yeah, it's like she's telling you a story, right?
Who would have thought that snakes could climb so high?
Everyone knows snakes can climb trees, bro. Shit.
The ladder was held up by some sort of catch. The ingenious ladder unfurled as the catch was released. How can a disgraced Queen's Guard aid you? Information, of course.
Okay.
I secretly escorted Her Majesty to the stonemason. The bitter man paused. And my reward? False imprisonment. If you want information on the Queen, then speak to the stonemason. And be watchful for the cowardly guard who threw me down into the depths.
Okay.
The guard sighed. I doubt you've changed my fortunes. But you have my thanks.
Okay, so I can use the ladder to get back up, I think. Oh! Do I have to make the chandelier fall? Does anyone have a link? Exclamation point Sandfox. Shit. Hey, congrats on the Fortnite Sam Strippin Yogscast skin. God, what have you done?
The chandelier fell and fell straight onto the pit fighter's head, knocking him out cold. And so the lights come down for Vashti's prized fighter. Roshan's belly quivered with laughter. So much for their winning streak. As promised, a key to the iron hold. Head through the storm drains. His lip curled into a cruel smile. Of course, our association must remain a strict secret. Not even my guards will know. So be watchful. I have no call for light fingers. Leave me to my delights.
Oh, dude. I need to get up there. There's something up there. There's definitely something up there.
Sandfox was not to find fulfillment in the fighting pit, nor were they to see another brawl there.
Oh no. Can I not get up there anymore? Did I fuck it up? Oh. Oh, I think it was just another way up to see him. Yeah, it definitely was. It wasn't... I thought it might have been his treasure. Alright, well... we gotta find the iron hold. Holy Metroidvania? I know, bro. Whew. Game's awesome, though.
I'll confess I'm worried, said the man. Hafid owes me 2 knuckle bones. I wonder where he's got to.
Okay, let's try this way. Oh, God. The Midden?
A prison.
The iron
managed
hold.
by those banished underground. The din of tin cups clinking against endless bars filled the Sandfox's head. The prisoner howled from inside the cage, waking the sleeping guard. The guard carried a key. Just this sort of thing the Sandfox was trained to take.
God damn it. Why the fuck are the prisoners screaming? Like they're gonna get let out for fucking ratting me out, dude.
Midden quite angry.
Okay. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to steal it and I accidentally attacked him.
The guard carried a key. Just this sort of thing the Sandfox was trained to take. No one would find the Sandfox inside the box.
Guys, it's just a box. Everybody relax. Guys? It's just... look. Right and left. Up and left. Right and left. Ah!
The guard carried a key. Just this sort of thing the Sandfox was trained to take.
Dude. I'm so washed.
The guard carried a key. Just this sort of thing the Sandfox was trained to take. With the Sandfox weighing it down, the cage began to descend.
Go back to sleep, you fucking... Go back to sleep, man. Don't. 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 If I found that X post, it's immediate. We already knew that. Thank you, though, Faborn.
The guard carried a key. Just this sort of thing the Sandfox was trained to take. With the Sandfox weighing it down, the cage began to descend. The Sandfox warily eyed a raving man. "Please help me," he said rather lucidly. "I'm not like the others. Let me run, please." Well, that hurt. Despite the pain, the injured man's smile shone brightly. "Thanks for releasing me. I've been stuck there for ages." He asked the Sandfox if they'd found Gull. The Sandfox told him. "You found Gull?" the man cheered. "I am so glad. I'd worried the cultist had taken him. He was looking for Navid, you say? May he too be recovered safely and soundly. I'm going to the cradle. Hopefully they can get me back in shape. Once I've regained a bit more strength anyway. Then I'll get to the cradle. But don't you worry about me. Old Hamal knows how to take care of himself." Another guard with a key. The Sandfox knew what to do.
Another key boy, huh?
Was protected by a keyway too thin for the Sandfox to pick. They knew a key must be nearby. A terrible shriek echoed against the stone. The Sandfox knew to expect the guards.
But none came because I killed them. Is he locked down there because he forgot his key?
The brutes had been chosen to serve the Underkings for their strength, not their intelligence. With the Sandfox weighing it down, the cage began to descend. At the sight of the Sandfox, the prisoner screamed and screamed and screamed.
Thank God. Oh, okay, we got it. This guy just gonna scream?
The caged prisoner howled loudly. Fortunately for the Sandfox,
Dude, shut the
this
fuck
time
up!
there were no guards to overhear the disturbance. A terrible shriek echoed against the stone. The Sandfox knew to expect the guards. The Sandfox's ears perked. A familiar sound hung in the air, louder than it had. You there? I say, you there? The old fop wagged a finger at the Sandfox.
What's up,
I
man?
need a new cell away from these riffraff and madmen. One of the few. Pray, will you forge orders for a transfer in the captain's office? Good heavens, what on earth are you still doing here? Pray, go and forge the transference at once.
A corrupt holy man.
A guard, a key. Easy.
Oh, I got this, dude. Yo, apply to affected area. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. And Villabite, thank you for the gift sub as well. Thank you to Secret Challenge, our Sausage and Dogman for the subs. Secret Challenge, you got that 100 months. Thank you so much, affected area. Appreciate you, man. That's really kind.
The ladder slid smoothly down into place. Underfoot, the rickety platform creaked and groaned. The Sandfox knew it wouldn't hold much weight, especially if they dropped something heavy on it from above.
Okay.
Another helmeted guard. The Sandfox knew they couldn't be knocked out.
Do I not? I don't have the key for that room, do I? Bye.
A Kashai chest plate. They offered no defense, except offense. For with this, the Sandfox could drop from up high.
Oh, maybe we
The
can,
Sandfox would be fine. The target would not.
With a great thundering crack, the wood splintered, and the Sandfox crashed right through. Underfoot, the rickety platform creaked and groaned.
Okay.
A rickety platform. The Sandfox knew it could be broken with enough force. Crash! The Sandfox dove straight through the weak wood.
Maybe this ain't the way. Maybe I go down. No. That wasn't the way. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Ah, shit.
With a great thundering crack, the wood splintered, and the Sandfox crashed right through.
They do a really good job, but like they only give you those audio cues when you're like making progress. So you don't get, like, lost or confused.
Another guard with a key. The Sandfox knew what to do. Of the highest quality kept the door shut tight. The key couldn't be too far away. The Sandfox saw the ladder high above and knew it could be dropped down. Reaching it was another matter, though.
Did I get one of the? I got one of his boys. From so high up, the Sandfox could easily flash upon the enemy. Plunging through the floor wasn't just good for getting around. It was also a very handy means of taking out an enemy. The ingenious ladder unfurled as the catch was released. A guard, a key. Easy. Okay.
Everybody not stamped here is the gecko's mark. He left here a prayer to Arkesh, the Wanderer, one of the 8 gods of the desert. Inside the box, the Sandfox could not be seen.
Alright, we got the scroll. I got the key. We got the fuck out of here.
The lift thundered upwards, past the treasury where the Underkings kept their golden store, leaving the iron hold behind.
Like, I think I can get off the elevator at any time. So I can just do this.
Forgotten, unpolished treasures from kingdoms past filled the room. Anything remotely valuable was brought here to Roshan's hoard.
Of course this is Roshan's hoard, dude. I wonder if I can land on him with a drop attack. Even though there's no floor to break. I think I might be able to.
The Sandfox knew the danger had passed.
Oh. New puzzles, dude.
Roshan's portrait now sported a ludicrous mustache. As proof of the defacement, the Sandfox tore off a scrap of canvas for Vashti.
Dude, I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. Idiot. I just took out all the gods for no reason, I think.
Time for caution, the Sandfox thought. A purgatory for imprisoned. Here, prisoners pass between the strict and survivable old fort and the brutal iron hold. When the switch was thrown, the Sandfox heard a mechanism clanking through the walls. Once more, the Sandfox could relax.
I once held a post in the Star Watch.
Dude, there's so many like cool little side places to go and stuff. This is all optional, everything I'm doing right now.
Towers. And who took my place in the heavens? Kareem.
Of course, my very own brother. This truly is the underworld. Minding criminals and peasants.
Look at the map, dude. We've barely started. We have barely started. And it goes up. All the way up here.
He spat at the earth, disgusted. This truly is the underworld. Minding criminals and peasants.
He spat at the earth, disgusted.
Let's go.
Well done, Master Thief.
Vashti's smile was lazy.
Roshan's vanity will make that hard to swallow. May he choke on the indignity. You did your duty, I shall do mine. Bring this note to Gaspar of the Deep Watch. But beware the other guards. They're friends to no one but the Queen. Don't stare. It's an ugly habit.
Okay. What the fuck is Gaspar of the Friendly Watch? Visit Gaspar. Oh, God. He's down in the hold. I don't think there's a way through it. No, this is a dead end. I gotta go lower. But why did the elevator only stop here? This is Jasper's here, but there's a red door blocking him. But I do think that this is probably the way we have to go.
Time for caution, the Sandfox thought.
Wait, did I just visit this guy like too early? It's the same guy we just visited.
Clanking through the walls.
I think I like did it out of order, so he didn't have a quest. Let's go.
The Sandfox guard eyed the note from Vashti. I see, he said slowly. Well, I can't just let you in the front door. More than my job's worth. He glanced at the iron grate beneath the Sandfox. No, you'll have to go the long way. Sorry. The Sandfox plummeted into the darkness below, cursing the guard as they fell. This time, however, their fall was broken by a pool of disgusting, slimy water. Thankful. Next, wooden wall. It could be broken, perhaps, with enough force. The Sandfox hopped in and raced through the rotten wall and into another
What the
pool
fuck
of
is that?
stinky, grimy water. Rasping cries echoed through the mines. Gently, the Sandfox stepped, fearful of drawing attention. The poor brute never stood a chance against the devilish dervish. The Sandfox was even more resolved to avoid such a fate. This sturdy box could be moved aside with a little effort from the Sandfox.
Give me that scroll.
The charred remains of a missive from Rafif, the Eagle. It relays the progress of a peace mission brokered by the Kingdom of Faraz. And the kingdom whose name is now too worn to read. The Sandfox had heard of these sandy devils, faster than anything, but blind, known to charge any strange sound
I
they
see.
heard.
You can crouch and push. Okay, I don't really know how to do this. Maybe I can land on the demon?
The Sandfox had heard of these sandy devils, faster than anything, but blind, known to charge any strange sound they heard.
I see, they're blind. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about the fucking zombie, bro.
The Sandfox had heard of these sandy devils, faster than anything, but blind, known to charge any strange sound they heard. The Sandfox slipped out of sight. A rickety platform. The Sandfox knew it could be broken with enough force. The Sandfox breathed easily again. More weak wooden walls blocked the way. Well, well, the Sandfox's noisy four-wheeled friend would see to that. The wooden reinforcements on the wall looked good for climbing. The Sandfox was right. Climbing the wall was about as natural as walking.
Dude, what? This is crazy. Okay, I need the zombie to walk past me, and then I've got I think I can just... I wonder if I can just walk straight past the zombie, the guys that are blind if I'm quiet. Like, literally just crouch walk. How the fuck do I do this?
Inside the box, the Sandfox could not be seen. Another vase of sand. Another opportunity to destroy the sand monsters.
Ah! That's what the vases do. Big.
The leather slid smoothly down into place. The platform looked sturdy enough to support the Sandfox, but not for long. As the gloomy pit opened up, the Sandfox realized they had reached the mouth of the mine. A sand devil. The Sandfox knew the dangers of being hurt. The Sandfox hid away.
Okay. Can I think I can smash through that? Probably not, right? It do be metal.
Beneath the Sandfox's weight, the platform creaked. They needed to be fleet-footed.
This way. I got a wall run.
another guard with a key. The Sandfox knew what to do. The Sandfox breathed easily again.
Okay, that's definitely the way, but there's more stuff. There's more stuff here. Oh, that's it? Once you make a single noise, it's just got you unlocked.
A guard, a key. Easy. Withstand the Sandfox's forceful descent. The face shattered. This was a diagram from the secret codex of Kala, the Crow. In it, they had drawn a perfect image of the doors of Hashim in the hidden temple of the Kashai.
Alright.
The Sandfox breathed easily again.
I don't like it here. No one should be treated like the prisoners are down here. Made to work every hour of the day and night in the cinnabar mines.
She shook her head.
At least they're not made to work while the sand monsters roam.
This place is connected to many others all around the kingdom.
Okay.
Should you ever need to get around quickly, just tell me.
Okay,
I
so
will get
she's
you where
like
you need to
one of
go.
the fast travel points? Alright, look at that.
Understood. Let's go.
This game's awesome, man.
Is there elsewhere in the kingdom you need to be?
Oh, she can
Suit
take me between the
yourself.
Midden and the Iron Hold. Okay. Cool. So now we're over here. Hang on, we gotta head to the Sandglass Shrine all the way over there. I think that's gonna be it for me today, though, chat. But please check out the Seige and the Sandfox! Exclamation point Sandfox in the chat. There's a button below the stream. This is awesome. What a cute little quaint game. Fully narrated, fully voice acted. Beautiful art style. Huge Metroidvania that's focused on stealth instead of killing enemies. Very, very cool. I'm gonna literally gift this to Dodger right after the stream. Looks great. I know, dude. It actually does. Claps. Yeah, claps in the chat, man. Two great games that we covered today, actually. I love it when a sponsor is actually good. Very happy with those games. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna wrap up a little bit early today because I slept really badly. My neck is killing me. But I will see you cats tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Love ya. I think tomorrow is day 1 of rematch. Rematch beta. Tomorrow's rematch day, dude. We're gonna be playing No More Room in Hell 1 with a bunch of friends. Permadeath, like zombie, light roleplay. And then once we finish, we'll probably play rematch. And then I think we'll probably check out Night Rain. We'll probably check out Night Rain on Thursday because I have a brand deal for it on Friday and I kind of want to know how to play. But I'm not super interested in Night Rain, I'm going to be honest. The idea of turning a Souls-like into a BR doesn't super appeal to me, but I'm still willing to check it out and see how good it is, what it's about. But, yeah. Not running, going anywhere, rematch in 3 days? Exactly, dude. It's not BR. Bro, it literally is. It's a fucking PvE BR. But instead of a zone, it's time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to be pleasantly surprised. I want to be pleasantly surprised. I hope I am. It just seems like such a weird concept. Oh. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, chat. I'll see you cool cats later. See you tomorrow for No More Room in Hell and rematch.